Okay. This is Detective VR. This is another Steam Next Fest demo. Sorry. Um, we are going to. Oh, I think it moved me around a bit. We are going to just play this. It looks like there's very few settings. Language, voices, subtitles. Let's put them on. Or why is it? Alright. I don't know. Alright, well. So I could click that. I don't know why. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. Let's try one more thing. Huh. Not sure what's going on there. Anyways, alright. It's a little weird with. I'm not sure what's going on, why it does. It detects the movement. Do you have to. Alright, well, let's just try the game. The graphics look nice. Alright.
Well, that's it. Welcome. It's your first step in the VR room. Normally, we'd have a whole training session ahead of us, but we're in a hurry. A new investigation has just arrived. Grab the VR glasses. I'll load the crime scene. Of course. Perfect. It's loading. Here it is. This is Richard's Hugh. He disappeared 3 days ago. He was an eccentric artist who had enjoyed some success with his latest collection, the kind of attention that can make people envious. And here's the artist's latest painting. I won't comment on that.
Alright, looks actually
We have a
really
new
good
investigation technique at our disposal.
quality-wise.
Let's see what this painting can tell us. Try to take a picture of it. Put your hand together in this position and pinch your finger. Perfect. Keep your fingers pinched and your hands apart. Fantastic.
Ah,
You've
interesting.
collected your first piece of evidence. Now grab the clue. That's your detective board. This is where you can organize your evidence and link it to a suspect. As you progress, you'll unlock new suspects. Grab the Polaroid and drop it near the surface of the board.
Okay. Is this room scale or?
You see the drawing pin? If you grab it, you can link the evidence to a suspect. Congratulations! You are now ready to enter the crime scene and collect all the other clues. Take a look at the right side of the detective board and push on the big red button.
Okay.
Here you are at the crime scene. What a mess. You're going to have to find out what happened here. To start, you need to collect the clues around the scene. To get around, I'm going to open some teleportation points. Simply pinch in their direction to teleport.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget that
Okay.
you can take photos by putting your hands together and pinching.
For me, it's actually holding the joystick. Alright, so we got... Clearly there's something there.
The window was smashed by a punch.
We got a cell phone. What we got? Let's see. Got bloody towel. Probably a cell phone.
Agatha's voice message is particularly spicy. She seems to have something against Richard.
We also have... What's this? Anatomy of an Artist's Fall.
A fire has started in a rubbish bin. Some documents have survived the flames.
We got also a knife.
A painting with a knife stuck in it.
Let's see what else we got. Another photo. That's kind of...
That's a pretty big statue, but I don't think it will help.
Is there nothing over there? I mean, we've got a bloody wall. Let's see. We have 2 more left. Here we go.
Insurance and valuation of Richard Hughes' works at the request of A. Cohen.
I mean, we have a swing set.
He must be such an eccentric guy to have a swing in his apartment.
And then bloody
Someone stabbed
footprints.
in the puddle of blood. Awesome, you've gathered all the clue in the crime scene. We have a new suspect, Agatha Cohen, Richard's ex-girlfriend. Let's go back to our detective board. Press on the big red button to go back to the detective board.
Okay. I'm trying. Yeah, why is it... It clearly sees my hands. Did it press it in? So I could grab this. Okay. It looks like I pressed it in. Yeah, let me go back. Can I go back? Let me try. You know what? I might restart this game. I mean, this seems really fun. What is going on? It doesn't seem to want to... Alright, I moved it there for a second. Okay, if it's doing that. Alright, so So it's like perfectly hit there. It turned subtitles off. I can't quite figure out. So like I did that. Why does the pointing not want to work? Okay. So that's like consistently. Let me. Uh. Let me try with my left hand. There. Okay.
Great. I have the info. It's added to the detective board. Ta-da! Actually, I didn't tell you everything. It's not just about linking clues to suspects. You have to find evidence from the clues. Look here. This is your pedestal. It's a central part of our investigation. It allows us to generate evidence and observe it. Take a Polaroid and bring it to the pedestal to reveal the clue.
Okay.
You've not yet scanned any evidence on this object. Insurance and valuation of Richard Hughes' works at the request of A. Cohen. Someone was betting on Richard's works? Perfect. Now you can change mode by pressing the icon on the pedestal or by pressing the magnifying glass. Don't hesitate to change modes to find all the evidence.
Okay.
You just found the fingerprint proof.
Alright. So I found the fingerprint.
Insurance and valuation of Richard Hughes' works at the request of A. Cohen. Interesting. Agatha seems to be behind this contract. Magnificent. You've collected all the evidence on this clue. Now all that remains is to connect our evidence to our suspect.
Okay. So that's there.
So, if you connect a clue to the evidence of the right suspect, you create a special link, a suspicion.
What's this?
Bravo! Your first suspicion is created. Take it and place it on the pedestal. Try to see Agatha begin to react to your suspicions. It's up to you to find the right combinations to unlock a new testimony.
I must have handled that object.
Okay.
I must have handled that object.
You've not yet scanned any evidence on this object.
I must have handled that object. It's perfectly normal to insure your home and the value of the art in it. Richard was so completely unaware of the value of the art he'd created. It's a good thing that I had his paintings valued and insured.
Okay. So the artwork stuff. Alright,
the blood-like color of the paint is strange, as if it were organic. A particularly striking work. Was perforating the work part of... There are fingerprints on the back and sides of the canvas. Someone transporting the work? Can I link these prints to a suspect?
What's this one? Writing? Is there writing? This one? Oh, wait. That could be. Let's do blood.
A particularly bloody choice of pigment. Oh, positive blood.
Wait, is there another fingerprint, maybe? Got two. It.
You just found the special proof.
Okay. So we got a positive, or wait. Sorry, wrong one. How do I, wait, remove, I don't know. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Wait, what was that blood again? We got it. Huh, so the blood didn't match?
What does this have to do with me? I spent a year with him, so obviously you're going to find my fingerprints all over the place.
Congratulations! A new timeline is available. Let's hear the suspect's confession.
Alright.
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I think I felt trapped. I couldn't move on with Richard. We knew it would come out sooner or later. He needs an enormous amount of space to create, an enormous amount of space for his ego. Staying with Richard just felt like putting my career on hold.
We are in Agatha's testimony, and now we can explore the timeline. Look at your watch. Can you go back in time? At the beginning of the timeline, I think I saw something.
Okay. Wait, how come in the...
Interesting. Let's see who's texting Agatha. if his mobile received a text message from a museum. Perfect. I'll open up the other teleportation points for you. There are several clues hidden in the timeline. A very original way of marking an important date. Richard seems to have serious debts. But how did he get a note signed by Carl von Rove? It says, friendly reminder. Let's find them all.
It's a book now. Let's see what that is.
The contract was mishandled. Richard must not have appreciated the terms and conditions. A letter from the Centre d'Art Contemporain Pompidou in Paris.
No, okay. How much do we have left? We got 2 more.
A missed call from Carl von Rove on Richard's phone.
One more thing. Let's see here. Not there. The bed's like scuffled up. We already got that. Is there a book? I don't think it's that. Not that. We already got that. Got that. Oh wait, there's a knife or something there. Wait, what? How's that not a clue? Okay. Where'd you get that? Is there another? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there another piece of paper hidden somewhere? Is it behind the windows? Well, the window's not broken anymore.
Richard, we need to talk.
Talk about what?
About...
Let's go forward a little bit more.
This, whatever this is, it isn't working.
Not working? Look, Agatha, we've been through tough patches before. We can figure
Richard,
this out.
this is more than just a tough patch, okay? This is a fundamental problem.
Fundamental? What do you mean?
Your irresponsibility. Your complete lack of awareness for anything that's going on around you. You're so absorbed in your own world, you forget there's one outside of it. And what is the point of collecting all these exotic trinkets?
There's that knife.
This is a ceremonial knife from Central Africa, an object of great museum value. Congratulations. You found a new suspect. Carl von Rove, the famous millionaire who's been making headlines in the tabloids.
Wasn't there a real person named Karl Rove? Pretty sure it's like a famous politician. Okay, now the issue is getting the button pressed. Alright, come on. This game is fun. This is like the issue though. I don't know what's going on here. Why it's so hard to press these buttons. Do I put it with my thumb? That's that. Come on. Come on, just let me press the button. Alright. Come on. Why is this gotta be so difficult? What? I think I had luck last time of just doing this somehow. Alright, come on. Alright. Let me check some. So. Okay. Come on. There. Okay, that was the end of it. I was gonna say that was gonna be a good stop point. Published by Studio Cheapo Juan. Cheapo and Juan. Valem Studio Detective VR. Written and directed by Alexandre Garland. Technical director for Quentin Artist. Alright. This game actually, other than the problem with like pressing the buttons, soundtrack, okay. Let me go back a little bit. Look at the credits so you get credit. Other than the issue with pressing the buttons, it was pretty easy to play, and actually graphics look nice. They're not like insane, but they look really smooth. Like better than most VR games, I would say, or a little bit above average. Runs super smoothly. The only issue, as you guys saw, was the pressing the button. I'm not sure why it was so difficult. But yeah, this game is definitely one I'm gonna wishlist. I'll keep to myself how much I think it should cost. But this is definitely this is a pretty fun, unique game. I like the style where you get to take photos. That part's pretty easy, other than trying to find the stuff. Like as you saw when I did the forward and backward, I had a little bit of issue where I had one more clue than I realized, so I had to move forward in time. But that wasn't an issue. That was more so of me actually But the gameplay, yes, easy to take photos. Fairly easy to figure out, hey, I need to go forward and backward in time. And then the board and trying to find clues with like the magnifying glass was really cool too. I like that, and I like that they did. I was like, in my head, I was thinking, is there really going to be something behind it? And there was, so that's pretty cool too. Makes me wonder if they'll have it where you have to like look all around an object, and you have that board. I have a feeling that this game will get pretty complex too. I would assume it'll get complex, and there's probably gonna be a lot of other things. But this is pretty cool. I definitely like it. I will see, depending on the price when it's released. I definitely would plan to buy this. This seems like a super fun game. Very simple to use too. Not, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be over complicated where you're gonna be in like massive rooms, which those are fun games too. But I also like the ones where it's just in like one room and you're looking around. It's almost kind of like an escape room, but you're in this room. So let me see. Can you pick this up? No. Yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. So another fun game. I wasn't sure how this was gonna be because the screenshot was just kind of like basic screenshot. It was like a screenshot of in game. I thought, like, looking at it, I was like, this kind of looks like a very bare bones game, but I was really surprised. This is not a bare bones game at all. Other than the pressing the button issue, this game is super polished, looks great. Um, was not expecting it to be like, I just like detective games and was really surprised. The screenshot, I would recommend they get a better screenshot maybe for the game before it's released. I don't know why, but make some sort of cool logo because the screenshot of like the in-game photo kind of looks a little goofy. But overall, really surprised by how this is and definitely looking forward to it. And thank you for watching. I think this is the last of the Steam Fest games. The other ones I tested out we're still having issues with. Tested out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles since I have a mixed reality headset. It seems to be having issues and it wasn't really made for mixed reality. Windows mixed reality. The developer said it could possibly work, and some people said they've gotten it to work, but if I get that working, I'll definitely share that. But otherwise, I think this is going to be the end. There's another food, like an Island of Food, Iowa food game. I told the developers that on screen it looks like the game runs smoothly, but in the headset it doesn't. So I told them about that, and we'll see if that gets resolved. But otherwise, this will be the last demo, then we'll get back to Doom. But if there's another demo I get working by next week, I'll post that. But otherwise, we'll be back to Doom. And then after that, probably the Sniper Elite game, or if I get something else in the meantime. But again, thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully this gives you a good idea of what the game's like. I'll definitely post on Steam about the button issue. I'm sure they'll be able to get that fixed. That seems like an easy fix, but or I'm assuming it's an easy fix. Who knows? Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully you all enjoyed it, and definitely look forward to this game. And alright, I'll just close out the regular way. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright.